Good morning, Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Man. Reading from Our Daily Bread in Psalms chapter 30, verses 2. O Lord my God, I cried unto thee, and thou hast healed me. The state of hopelessness is dangerous. It is one of the worst places to allow ourselves to dwell. However, God knows our heartache and He understands our suffering. When we have been bruised in this world, He offers us healing. We may never understand why we have to encounter heartbreaking experiences, but we can hold surely to the truth that God's justice is certain. He will heat our hearts with the flame of His joy again. Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Man, I don't know if you can tell it in my voice, but honey, this passage hit like home. Oh Lord my God, I cried unto thee, and thou hast healed me. When you cry unto the Lord, He will heal you. A lot of the times when we're praying and we're asking for love, healing, patience, peace, relationships, long sufferance, obedience, discipline, spiritual and I was going to say spiritual inclinement or investments. Sometimes we might miss those blessings because we're looking for them to show up in a certain way. So we're thinking, I'm crying out to you, you're not listening to me. You know what? Just forget this. That is what the enemy wants. He wants you to get into that state of hopelessness, feeling like the Lord is not hearing you because we don't pay too much attention to how the Lord does that. If we ask the Lord for patience, we get in a situation to where it might not be so comfortable, but it teaches us patience. Prime example, I'm kind of a stubborn person, not really anymore. The last job I just had doing customer service taught me so much patience. And I'm still trying to get my voice back together. I'm asking the Lord to heal my voice with that because the job was so stressful and it took a lot of toll on my voice and some other problems. But I'm going to just say this. I know this kind of off topic, but if that job's stressing you out like that, then it's time to go, period. Pray and apply, lock in and focus. I asked the Lord to let you free. Ask the Lord to heal you. But I did ask God while I was working there for that successful season to give me patience. I always felt like to bless me to be slow to speak and quick to hear because I talk a lot. And sometimes I'd be so excited to have conversations with people to where I might cut them off or, I might forget my question. But I learned at that job, and I'm doing better with that, to have patience. The Lord taught me that this was a stressful environment to where I couldn't even really talk if I wanted to, getting cussed out, getting yelled at, being accused of things that I haven't even witnessed the creation of. But at that job, I said, Lord, I need your help with healing, and I need you to teach me how to be slow to speak, quick to hear, how to be patient, how to not give out much more than they're asking me for. Because when I was giving out much more than they were asking me for, it was a waste of my breath that I was already trying to hold to even get the next call. So when I cry out to the Lord, when you cry out to the Lord, He will put you in sometimes difficult situations to teach you that. Because now I have patience. I am a little bit more patient to listen to somebody. I do understand being slow to speak, paying attention, quick to hear. I am getting better with body language and being able to read people with wisdom. So I really, really appreciate the Lord for that. Lord, thank you for your healing on today, and each and every man, woman, and child that comes into the presence of God today and asks for healing. I pray, I decree and declare that you get that healing today. But we have to understand that sometimes that healing might not just be me asking for patience and being slow to speak and quick to hear, and then everything it's smooth. Sometimes it might be a bumpy ride to get there, but you got to have that faith that you can get there because, man, that job really showed me a lot of patience, and I'm grateful for it. It was hard, but I'm grateful for it. The person in her testimony said the state of hopelessness is dangerous. It is. The Lord talks about that a lot in Jeremiah, and a lot of the times we dwell on that. The Lord talks about in Jeremiah, when we become hopeless, that's when we begin to settle in life. We feel like there's not enough love. There's not any good man out here. So just forget it. Let me talk to the dude that's been trying to talk to me all the time because I'm pushing 30. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? I could get help with the finances and all of that. Do not settle. We see so much settling going on. We know people in our family that have settled and given up. And some people are out here settling and giving and just ready to give up the ghost in general. Some people are just ready to give up their lives in general. Do not settle. What we have to do is ask the Lord, and we have to be vigilant. He tells us to watch these things. The Lord always gives us everything that we ask for. It just takes a lot. It just takes discipline to sit back and say, you did answer that prayer. You did. I asked you to remove anything that was not like God. And then when people started walking away, I tried to chase them. But you said, hold on. That's what you asked me for. I asked you for patience, and you put me in a high stress environment. Even though it took a toll on me, I did learn how to be patient. This person in testimony is saying that we may not never understand how, why, when, where, or how much heartbreak that we have to endure, but the experiences that we have are the things that blesses us, and we can surely know that God's justice is certain. The Lord is going to justify each and every bad situation that we have been in. And he will give us that healing that our hearts desire. We have to ask him. We have to understand that it might not come how we're looking for. If we ask the Lord for love, we have to understand that that might come with a simple compliment. Love might show up in different forms. It could be a compliment. It could be somebody showing love using the love languages. But always know that God is doing what he said he will do. So, Alexis Love Beauties and Flawless Man, when you get time today, I encourage you to read Psalms chapter 30, verses 2. I love you. God bless you, and keep going forth.